welcome to my channel. So today's topic, okay, is about grounding. Okay, do you know what grounding is? If you landed on this video, maybe you're trying to figure out, or you want to learn the benefits of it, or you know what is it. So I'm gonna explain to you. I'm gonna tell you the best that I can and why I do it. Okay. And if you're new to my channel, hi, I welcome you. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe. So hi, let's get into it. So grounding, do you know what grounding is? I didn't know. I didn't know it was such a thing. I knew people did it, but I didn't really know why, or I just didn't had a very negative connotation or understanding of it. So grounding basically is planting your feet onto Mother Gaia, okay? Planting your feet onto nature, walking on or standing on nature surfaces, okay? So the sand, grass, wherever, okay? It's planting yourself onto Gaia, okay? So I didn't know much about it. I just knew that it was mostly like related to spiritual practices, so certain religions that I knew. Like when they go to their services, they have to walk barefoot, and I knew a little bit about also spiritual leaders or spiritual teachers or spiritual healers tend to walk barefoot, but I never really didn't pay mind to it. I never knew, and I had a very negative connotation. I'd be like, even if I see someone just walking barefoot, I'm like, why aren't they wearing shoes? They don't have shoes. They don't want you. Oh, shame. I should just pay for them. Like, they probably need shoes and they don't have them. And I just had this very, very biased understanding of it. But I started implementing it, and I realized that it's actually very helpful. It helped me so much spiritually as well, and there's actual health benefits to grounding yourself onto Gaia, okay? So I watched so many videos and learned so many things about it, and the one thing that I knew in terms of the scientific place that was very beneficial for health, okay? So if you are especially having inflammation, I always used to have inflammation, especially with my gums. I always had swollen teeth, and I was always had it. And ever since I started grounding, literally I haven't had a toothache in the longest time. I haven't had any type of inflammation in the longest time. So I can contest to that there are definitely health benefits, and the science behind it is that Gaia, Earth, has a lot of negative ions. So when you are sick or there's inflammation in your body, that means that your body's producing a lot of positive ions, and you kind of need to balance them out. With anything in life, there needs to have balance. So when you have excess positive ions, that's you get sick or have inflammation. So when you're planting yourself or planting your feet onto Earth's surface, there's that balance, there's that exchange is happening now. You're getting negative ions from Gaia, and it's promoting health in you, okay? I've seen that in my life. I can contest to it, guys. It really does help. And also there's benefits in terms of your mental clarity. I can contest that as well. I always used to be someone who lived a lot in their head and was an overthinker, and I realized the more time I spend outside, the more time I actually started planting my feet onto Gaia, I didn't have many of those problems, and there weren't really much problems. It's just that in your head, when you overthink, you end up creating problems. And the more time I spent outside, the more time I planted my feet, I saw the difference in my life. So definitely there, it can help you with your own mental issues or whatever. If you're an overthinker, if you're stressed out, if you're depressed, or you have anxiety, whatever mental ailment that you may be dealing with, it can definitely help you. I felt it. I've seen that difference in my life. So those are good benefits in terms of your health that you can get just from planting yourself outside, And I watched another video where they were explaining that your feet, there's a reason why your feet, the bottom of your feet, is called the soles of your feet, So it's kind of that connection in terms of spiritually based. What I make of it is that connection. You're kind of connecting to Earth surface, Earth's frequency, because Earth is very much alive. As you can see, nature is always blooming and growing, trees are glowing, everything is just moving with Earth. So Earth is very much alive, and you can, end of the day, you are also nature. You all come from nature, so it's kind of your time to connect spiritually as well. That's something that I've started implementing, and I'm seeing the difference with myself, like a whole balance of myself and understanding myself a lot more. And I get so many more downloads when I'm outside, when I'm earthing, when I'm connecting with Gaia. Okay, so that's what I realized. I did realize that there were a lot of spiritual teachers or spiritual healers that do this, but I never really understood the reason behind it. But now that I have the understanding scientifically, and I've started to see the difference in my life in terms of health, I would recommend that everyone do it. Like, just spend like 5 minutes, take off your shoes, just put your feet on the ground, even if it's in your backyard or if you're at the beach, take off your socks and walk on the beach. Feel that connection, and just feel the health coming in. I literally have that moment where I can feel Mother Gaia is taking care of me, as also being her child. It's helped me a lot. It's helped me appreciate so many things in life, and I feel like it's done that for me. I would recommend that a lot of people try to do it, like even if it's 5 minutes a day where you can just stand outside, take off your feet, and just it feels good. Like when the first time you do it, when you take off those shoes, it's like, oh, why haven't I done this? But with everything, also needs to be a balance, because I sometimes find myself not even wanting to wear shoes anymore. But sometimes you're gonna need to if you're going into like the city and stuff. You don't want to be planting your feet onto concrete. There's not much health benefits for that. But in nature with Gaia, definitely you can get a huge healing from it. So I hope this video helped you if you're someone that wanted to know more about planting their feet and what are the benefits. There are huge benefits, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. There are huge benefits to doing it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. And as I said before, if you like it, show it by giving it a thumbs up, and do comment, share, and subscribe. So thank you for coming to my channel. Love and light.